Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Xmanny87 here, bringing you another Marvel Legends ranking review. I will rank my figures from the bottom to the top. We'll start with the bottom figures, and as you can already tell and know, that my least favorite figure will be the 6-arm let down Spider-Man. I don't mean to come off as a complainer in my last when I reviewed this guy, but because I find it immature to complain about toys or fight about toys. That is not me. But man, I felt like I had every right to express my disappointment with this figure, and I guess complain. I mean, this was one of the Spider-Man figures I've always wanted, a 6-arm Spider-Man, but he doesn't have an ab crunch or a waist swivel or a torso swivel. Nothing, man. It was just a cop-out putting this on the Amazing Spider-Man body. He's not even gonna, scale right with the other Spider-Man figures. Oh my god, this is... It was a big letdown. It was a letdown. And, come on, I mean, if I take Dogpool, he has waist swivel. And Spider-Man doesn't. Let that sink in. I'll wait. Right? Crazy. Like, how do you feel about that? They gave a dog articulation at the waist, but not 6-arm Spider-Man. Like, man, I like how the arms are sculpted, but having multiple articulation, that was cool. But, it's like we're going to have to wait for Mayfex to deliver us a 6-arm Spider-Man with full articulation. I don't know how long that'll be. I can't rely on it, but they've been killing their 90s figures. If you saw that new Wolverine that just got revealed, it was freaking awesome. And the Spider-Man Classic Venom, freaking awesome. Next one is the Symbiote Spider-Man, coming in at number 8. It's the modern Symbiote version. Not crazy about it. The head is really cool. I like how the eyes stick outwards. And I want to try to get another one, see if I could glue the eyes back. And man, it would be another cool way to display this on the classic Symbiote head. Symbiote body, I should say. And I feel like the head is better proportioned on this body than this head. I think this head is a little too big. So if I could do that and put it on this body, glue the eyes back and put it on this body, I think it'll be super dope. But again, not really attached to this one. Coming in at number 7, we have the Red Goblin figure. And, man, this freaking head sculpt is sick. Eyebrows on fleek. Oh, man. I don't know why he reminds me of Stripe from the Gremlins. Again, cool head sculpt. The Carnage Symbiote Pumpkin Bomb is freaking awesome. I love that accessory. The bummer is two things: the tail not being pliable or enough to pose him well, or the lack of bendy wire sucks. Because if you stand him, sometimes he could topple over. He could fall because the tail reaches, I feel like the tail, at least on mine, reaches the ground. Reaches further on the ground than his feet, so he can fall over sometimes. I feel like I have to have him hunched over, and is in a crouching position. And he should have came with a freaking glider. That symbiote glider he has, man, it is sick. I seen Shardamus use the Demo Goblin glider. It looks cool. Pink and red. That's a cool option. But again, the comic had a different look, and I would have preferred that. So that's why he's That's why he's at the bottom of the list. Next up would be number 5, Black Cat. And Black Cat, this figure grew on me, and I like her face. I love that smile, that domino mask. I really see this head this face sculpt being a template as a Marvel Legends Harley Quinn figure, I can see customizers definitely using this head for a Harley Quinn figure. And you know, the costume I'm not crazy about. You know, the eyes here. I know it's supposed to be mob boss Black Cat, but you know, nothing beats the classic one. But you could actually paint this black and paint the fur pieces in white, the hands and feet in white, and you know, cut this belt off, and voila, you got the classic Black Cat, or you know, it's gonna be close to it. It's just she won't have her chest exposed because, well, that 90s character was very you know, sex appeal was, you know, part of her character almost. So, you know, paint this white. I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good. The lack of bendy wire, you know, the whip not having bendy wire, it sucks. But again, can't rely on Hasbro for that after not including it with Omega Red, Doc Ock. I know they, you know, they gave it to Reed Richards, but that was an older figure. So, it is kind of dumb though how this is a separate accessory as opposed to her belt, as that's where the whip would come out. I don't know. It's just makes no sense. But hey, you know, I would have been a winner if it was bendy wire and you could just wrap it around her waist and then, you know, have that option to take it off, because this is not supposed to be present if it's in her hand. But I ended up liking the figure more than I thought I would. I really had fun photographing her. Number 4 would be Puma. And this is one of the best freaking Marvel Legends head sculpt ever. Like, look at that. That is so freaking cool. Oh my god, just his fangs, the nose sculpt, the eyes, the eyebrows. Even his freaking sideburns, man. Like, so sick. And his, you know, the ears and the feather. Like, it's just amazing. I really love this. And I've always wanted a Puma figure. So as soon as they revealed Jackal, I knew they were going to use those arms for a Puma. I called it. I like the necklace. He's really, really fun to pose. 90s nostalgia here for the win for me. And definitely one I recommend. He's just so much fun. And then third, we have Night Thrasher. And oh man, he is another one I had so much fun taking pictures of. I love his freaking look. The beetle upper body is so cool. I didn't mention this in my review, but the hands here, I thought they were from Netflix Daredevil, but they're not. So they might be newly sculpted hands. I like how it's on the Bucky legs and then the Udon Taskmaster boots. That's cool. The little red bandana or sash we have here. The belt was repainted red, borrowing from the Puma belt. And, man, I love the storage. The backpack storage, putting his skateboard there. I love the wheels rolling. The billy clubs here you could connect. I really, really love this. Again, growing up as a G.I. Joe fan and having their figures put, you know, their accessories on their backpacks for storage gives me that, you know, 90s nostalgia as well. Oh man, I really love his head sculpt. Got the battle damage marks there. Kind of reminds me of Guardian from the CW Supergirl show. Maybe people customize this too as Guardian, but overall he was super fun. And even if you don't know anything about the character, who cares? This is a great figure, man. He's awesome, and I highly recommend it. I promise, I guarantee you will not be disappointed with this figure at all. Number 2 comes in, well, Silver Sable. Man, Silver Sable. Oh, my girl, Silver Sable. Silver Sable. She is bae. I love her. I had so much fun photographing her. this was my most wanted Marvel Legends female character ever. I love her paint job. It was awesome. Her accessories doesn't bother me because, she uses those high-tech guns. But if they make a 90s figure, which she used a little more realistic guns, well, that would be awesome because I would love that to be on the Moonstone body. And I would love that for... I would love the Rogue head because she has that wavy hair and the bandana. That would be freaking awesome. So I do see more Silver Sable figures coming, especially since these two were supposed to have a movie together called Silver and Black or something like that. Don't know if it's still in development, but I'm pretty sure if it was supposed to come out this year, this is what Hasbro had planned to, put these out at the same time. And I'm pretty sure if that movie's still in the works, we're going to see more Silver Sable and Black Cat figures along the way. They can go with the 90s route, like I said, on the Moonstone body and the Rogue head sculpt. That would be freaking awesome. PS4 Spidey version, they can do the Ultimate Silver Sable. Again, there are plenty of versions they could do with Silver Sable and Black Cat. And number one, my favorite figure is the Kingpin Build-A-Figure. Hands down, he is the best out of this wave. Overall being, being perfectly proportioned over the Toy Biz one. Everyone's falling here. He's just freaking awesome. He's everything we wanted in a Kingpin Build-A-Figure. And like I said before, just be careful. The white is getting dirty real quick, as I pointed out here in the chest area, the elbows, and also I'm getting some here on the hands. It's unfortunate, some on the knees. He is good in articulation for, a big figure, but definitely doesn't have the best range. I was scared at first when they revealed him. When I saw the knees, it looked like it was only going to be a knee swivel, but you have a single jointed knee, so that's cool that it could bend. I was worried about that at first. Then the alternate head displaying him angry. Man, it's awesome. And then to add Shadow King onto that, they really took advantage of that body, which, I'm happy about. But overall, guys, if you ask me if this wave is worth it, for the Kingpin Build-A-Figure, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. It's your money. You do what you want with it. But I know a lot of people are probably going to find this wave underwhelming if they're not a 90s fan. But I can tell you that Silver Sable, Puma, and Night Thrasher are definitely must-haves. They are a must-buy. These four right here, Puma, Silver Sable, Night Thrasher, and Kingpin, they just hit the 90s nostalgia geek spot for me. I freaking, I love it. But is it worth it? Man, I'm not attached to this Black Cat costume. Neither the modern Symbiote Spider-Man or Red Goblin, and you don't need a piece for the 6-arm let-down Spider-Man. So, I don't know. I would say if you just want Kingpin, then definitely the wave is not going to be worth buying. If you just want Kingpin, you're probably better off getting him on the Facebook Marketplace or eBay, But if he's going for $100 or more loose, man, you might as well just buy the wave and then flip the figures, sell the ones you don't need, and, get some money back that way. That's the cool thing about this hobby is that you can always get money back and, reinvest, into your collection. So, I probably will say that, that's probably the best way to go about it. I'm excited for the next Spider-Man wave. So I can't wait for Toy Fair to show some reviews for that wave because I know we're going to get some Far From Home stuff, and I already know the characters that I want for that wave. Hoping for a Cyborg Spider-Man so much, or a classic 90s Mark 1. But overall, that is my ranking review. What do you guys think of my ranking? Obviously, it's my personal ranking. Your rank is going to be different. There's really no wrong way to go about this. But if you like it, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I will leave links to my Facebook, my Instagram. Please make sure to follow me there, and I will always post content. If you enjoy ACBA style pictures, you're gonna enjoy it. And also a link to my Big Bad Toy Store to get your Kingpin Build-A-Figure wave. Alright guys, this has been Xmanny87. See you on the next review. Peace, peace.